Hey, welcome back to my show, Nights and Weekends with me, Marcus, the one man band over here on this side of the YouTube. So let's go ahead and hop right on into it. Today we're going to be talking about Sports Illustrated. So on the thumbnail, if you actually paid attention to it, who knows? It was about go woke, go broke, question mark, really, question mark. So essentially, we're going to head and we're going to go and jump right on into this. Sports Illustrated, as y'all might have heard, might not be around anymore. They're going to lay off a lot of people, and they've laid off a lot of people so far. And let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So, the reason why I ended up kind of taking a look into this, because as I'm scrolling through my feed during the week to see what I want to talk about, I saw a lot, well, not a lot, but a few of the folks who I listen to putting up these things saying, oh, Sports Illustrated went woke and now they're broke. And, and if you actually go and listen to it, they actually explain kind of what I'm going to explain, but they do a lot of clickbaity BS, which I'm not a fan of, but I get it. Whatever. So, Sports Illustrated was started back in 1954. Holy smokes. Long time ago. Wasn't profitable for the first 12 years of its life. Okay. Then in the 1960s, took off, especially when they came out with the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Right now, we can fast forward through the 80s, 70s, and get right up till today. So they've changed hands a few times in that amount of time. They used to be owned by Time, and then Time sold them in 2019 for $110 million to Authentic Brands Group. Okay. Then Authentic Brands Group sold the licensing to a company called The Maven. And The Maven signed a 10-year contract where they were going to pay $3.75 million quarterly to Authentic Brands. And if they screwed up in this, they would have to pay, like if they terminated if they couldn't pay, these folks had to pay a whopping $45 million to walk away.
Are you kidding me?
Good Lord have mercy. That's insane. So let us go right here. So as we can see here, this is what they paid for them, 110 million. And then they had signed this nice long agreement, and they prepaid $45 million to ABG. Now, let us go on ahead and kind of get into, I'm going to have to throw a challenge flag.
Upstairs, could you see it?
He might break something when he throws that challenge flag.
Anticipate a touchdown. How about that?
What I'm talking about.
Yeah, good form.
On a lot on a lot of the stuff that I end up seeing. So let's boom, throw. So it is not because these companies went, at least in print, went woke and then they went broke. This is a challenging environment for all print media because essentially back in the 50s and 60s, you had people doing this. And then now you have people doing this. I do it all the time. I mean, I can be out at dinner with my family and I'm on my phone and then my wife says something like, "Oh, you gonna get off your phone?" I'm like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
so I understand it, and it's a real challenging environment for people who make print media because no one reads. Okay, just no one reads it. So let us take a look at what's been going on in print. We can see here, back in the year 2000, things were just so much better. I really do feel sorry for them. But 2000s, jobs were plentiful. We almost had no national debt at the time.
America.
So, anyway, you had about 400,000 people who worked in print media at the turn of the century, and now it's down to 90,000, according to Charter. And they got their information from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So think about that. 75% of the people who used to work there gone. And then 360 local newspapers have been shut down during the pandemic. So we can look at, we can go on ahead and look at Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrated used to come out with a weekly edition. That got cut down to, in 2020, it was cut down to twice a month. And then now it's down to once a month. I mean, they are losing a lot of revenue and everything like that. So according to Forbes, they used to have 3.2 million subscribers in the, they used to have 3.2 million subs in, there we go, in the early 2000s, and then now it was down to 2.75, and it's only been going down. I had looked into some other things that looked at the number of pages that they had advertising that had been cut in half over that amount of time too. So they have been filling it. So we can go back and look. 75% of people who used to work in print, gone. You can look at the LA Times. Here they go. They are laying off about 20% of their workforce too. You can look at the Cleveland Plain Dealer. Back in 1983, they used to have about 500,000 weekday circulations, 501,000 on Sunday. Now it's definitely lower than this. In 2019, it was down to 94,000, let's say 95,000 a week. And on Sunday, 171,000. And we can go ahead and look at the New York Times, which is about as left-leaning as you can get if you actually read any of their stuff. You can look at their revenue. Back in the year 2000, it was $3.37 billion. In 2022, it was $2.31 billion. And if you do the adjusted for inflation, they have their amount of revenue, if you adjust it for inflation, has been cut in half. Okay? So everybody in this place is feeling it. But as I said, it's not because of the woke stuff. The woke stuff didn't help. But let us go ahead and look at what helped speed SI's death. So, starting here. I hate to do this, but I'm just going to go there. So, swimsuit issue. We put a biological male on the swimsuit issue. Kim Petras. So, Sports Illustrated, I'm going to go ahead and correct your thing here. Instead of earlier this year, she made history as the first transgender woman. We're going to say earlier this year, he made history as the first transgender woman. So if a lot of men buy your stuff, I'm just telling you, no, we're not going to do this. We just won't. Then we're going to look at something else they did. I'm telling you, boy, whoever's running this place, well, as we see, they ran it into the ground. It was already going down, but now it's completely, it's gone.
With compounding interest, and it's gone.
Right? So we go on ahead and we put a 74-year-old woman on the front of the Sports Illustrated cover. Really? Really? Why? Okay. Then we're going to go to, we're going to put an 81-year-old woman on the front of the Sports Illustrated cover. Oh my God. Now, I don't give a damn what anybody says with this one, okay? Jordan Peterson, you were wrong on this one. I'm going to throw, as soon as I saw people calling this chick fat, I said,
Oh, no, you didn't. Wait a minute. No, you did.
nope. Not going to go there. I know too many guys who would be like, she's a little bit overweight, but, hey, she's cute. So, sorry, a little bit sick, but we must keep going. Anyway.
And keep moving forward.
So the only thing I had wanted to say in reference to this, okay, is that Sports Illustrated was dying already. It was dying. It was on life support. It was going down. And the people who end up taking over the company just said, hey.
Night.
I mean, can you really disagree? I don't understand. I mean, I can't see this any other way. This is just, kind of just the way it is. So this company died with woke, not because of woke. Okay. So like I said, this was going to be pretty quick and to the point. And I wish you all a pretty good day, and I will see y'all in a week. All right. Bye.